Yeah, how you doing, bro? What's your name?
My name is Dexter Batram. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm a Nigerian, and I just graduated with a BBA in finance from Texas Southern University just this May 2015.
Okay. What made you choose finance?
Basically, I chose finance because I'm great with numbers. I've been good in math all my life, and I love money. So, you know, basically, that's what it was about for me. I just wanted to know what to do with the money.
All right. And as far as TSU goes, why did you choose TSU?
Basically, my parents kind of pushed me towards TSU. I had a couple offers on the table. I could have went to maybe SFA. I could have went to U of H, and I also could have went to PV. But my father has a degree from here, and my mother has a degree from PV. But they kind of wanted me to stay close to home, so I just came to TSU and played ball here.
All right. And so, how was it like, being a TSU student?
TSU was cool. You know, I enjoyed being a part of the HB. Being a part of a historically black college university. I think everybody should experience that at least once in their life. You know, it was pretty cool. Like I enjoyed it a bunch.
So, you going to TSU, was there any memories that stuck out most? Was there anything important through your 4 years of going to this HBCU?
Yeah, it's a lot of things that stood out. I mean, I've been here for a while. I played ball when I first came. So I think I first enrolled in TSU in about 2009, and I graduated in 2015. So I've been here for a while, even though I spent maybe 1 or 2 years out of school in between. But yeah, I experienced a lot. I think it was pretty cool. Like I kind of experienced the whole transition, the whole change of the campus. It's a lot more grass now. I remember when the Tiger Walk. I remember when at the end of the Tiger Walk, people used to drive up and park in the wheel and things like that.
Oh, for
We
real?
used to get dropped off of the dorms. So I kind of see the transition, and TSU's just getting better and better.
All right. So, yeah, so as far as campus life, do you see any difference?
It's a huge difference. I mean, when I stayed in the dorms, it was probably only like 16 of us. I mean, all 3 floors didn't work. I think we had all of us stayed on the first floor on one side, and on the other side of the first floor we had maybe 15 girls. So it was probably maybe 20 people, 30 people max in the boys' dorm, and the girls' dorm was full, but it wasn't that many guys in the guys' dorm. So we kind of all knew each other. We were all freshmen, incoming freshmen, so it was pretty cool. But the dorms were basically crap. They were real crappy. But it was kind of cool. It was a good college experience.
Okay, and as far as HBCUs go, what's the importance? What?
I mean, it shows a lot of unity. Like um, it's good to see your fellow African Americans succeed, and it feels good to when you come here. You come to a HBCU. You don't feel judged. You don't even feel the same type of pressure you'd probably feel going to a predominantly white school or much more diverse school.
Yeah.
You feel at home, and people support you. They know where you come from. They know what you've dealt with. And I think it just sets you up in the right direction for success.
Okay. And is there any professors or any role models, anybody that stuck out to you, when you
Yeah, there's definitely Miss Bennett. Miss Bennett, Dr. Bennett. She works in the student center. She was vital in me getting my degree and getting up out of here. She played a big role. Miss Guidry, she no longer works here, but she worked in the admissions office. Miss Romeo, she still works here in the JSJ business building. She was definitely vital in my past success. Dr. Brown, he works in he's the dean of the JSJ building.
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of professors that I had. Dr. Boyd, he teaches accounting. He was important. Dr. Iqbal, he teaches finance, and He taught global marketing. All those finance courses I took, all those teachers were very hands on, and they kind of they didn't tolerate no bull crap.
Yeah.
So it kind of it made you feel like you were actually learning, and you were taking care of business.
So yeah, what advice would you probably give to TSU students of today?
Well, basically, the advice I give to students of today is, take advantage. Take advantage of the opportunity. And, it is an opportunity. It's a privilege to go to school and get a higher education, because everybody doesn't get the chance to be able to do so. And a lot of people want to. So take advantage of what you got. Don't take it for granted. Get to know your teachers. Get to know your peers. College is meant for networking. So actually network and build your cycle of success now. Take advantage of, talk to your professors, talk to your advisors, talk to the deans and all these things, and kind of, get an idea of what you'll be facing in the real world. You never know who you might talk to. This person might be able to get you a job somewhere. This person might be able to get you an internship. Make sure you do internships. Basically don't take what you got for granted. Get the schoolwork done. Walking across the stage, it's definitely a satisfying feeling for you and your family, and you feel like you did everyone around you justice.
All right, now going to TSU, what was the hardest thing you actually had to deal with?
The hardest thing I dealt with as a student was probably, getting that monkey off my back initially to buckle down and be serious. When I came in straight out of high school, and when I came in playing football, things were kind of easier for me. It wasn't, your freshman classes aren't even that hard. So, things were easy, but, my second year was kind of when I started taking things for granted. I started slacking off. So, the hardest thing was definitely buckling down. But as soon as you do that, it's smooth sailing. As soon as you realize that, okay, it's not even hard to buckle down. Just do your work. Just do the assignments. Be punctual. Be on time. Attend class. Attendance is probably a hard thing people deal with. A lot of people, when they go to college, no one's telling you to wake up and go to class. So, you get to sleep in if you want to most of the time and things like that. But, it's on you you're basically training yourself for the future. You're training yourself for life. And you don't want to be that guy that wakes up 12 o'clock every day. You don't want to be that person that wakes up 11 o'clock in the afternoon. You want to be that person, the early bird gets the worm. And college teaches you that.
Yes. So as far as your completion of your Texas Southern, finance major, besides your degree, is there anything that you left with?
What I left with, besides my degree, was probably, I could be cliche and say, it's the knowledge and, the things that I actually learned, in class and things like that, but that's not the greatest thing you take besides the degree. The degree shows that you learn stuff in class. So, what you take from the experience of college is like I said before, is you're building your network at the same time, building your net worth, if you get what I'm saying. Everything you put into yourself, is what you're gonna get out. So the hard work you put in, you realize, okay, you actually reached that milestone. Boom, I graduated. Boom, you can accomplish anything you want to now, and the world is at your feet. So it's like, the greatest thing that comes from it, besides that piece of paper, that plaque, which is the degree, is the confidence, the swagger. It's like, you've done something that nobody else has done. Not a lot of people have done. You've done something that, you should be proud of yourself, and your family's proud of you. So, what I'm saying? Go ahead, tackle the world head on. You know what I'm saying? And go out there and do whatever it is you want to do. So that's probably the greatest thing that you get from college besides the degree is actually, to know how to fortitude to tackle life head on.
All right.